say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USC's offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play. He can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle. It's Lane. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it day 1.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Trying to pull his way in. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
So Fresno State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. Finds his man. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. On target. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Well, they picked up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Finds this big tight end. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojan. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elcon. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looks as if he's going to run it. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Dickey. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark it just a little short. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And they swarm him under. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, and they can win with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Hines is tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
To the air, it's Mayava. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Rivers. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. The sweet feet buy a little time. That's caught. It's Fowler. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line gets set. First down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got...
Picked off to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Fresno State will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. On the ground, it's Jordan. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Rides the back and leaves it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 30. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The inside handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed on the outside. It's Lane. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Lane. Turning it on. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with it now.
The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
21, Fresno State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Fresno State right back to the line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Trojans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Here comes the heat. Rolls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Fresno State right back to the line.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Got a little space. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the point after is good.
USC 28, Fresno State.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.